Спасибо.
Я
Мой
очень...
ангел. Ты мой ангел-хранитель. Я пообещаю тебе.
Тебе это покажется эгоистичным, но мне в этой жизни не на кого опереться, кроме тебя.
Я пообещал маме. Пока я не приду в себя, я буду дома. Как ты? Ты везунчик, так сказал твой...
С каких пор твои желания стали важнее здоровья твоего?
Не дави на нее, мама, пожалуйста.
Она впустую тратит кислород.
Она испугалась. Что...
Хорошо, я дам еще больше денег. Да?
Но если ты сдашься, бросишь, проиграешь, с самого... Хорошо, обещаю. Договорились? Давай.
Смотрю, вы тут...
Послушай.
Семью девушки. Они ведь не обвинят Кинана?
Разобрался. Кереман. Кинану нужна помощь профессионала.
А я все думала, почему я родила эту девочку. Значит, есть причина.
Кереман, не говори.
Пока они оба рядом со мной, все под моим контролем. Ты не переживай. Я не...
Они на монтаже.
Послушай, Шефик, я не хочу видеть...
Welcome back to Jamaat Studio. Today's review is about a successful love story, not one built on fantasy or perfect coincidences, but on effort, patience, sacrifice, and emotional growth. This is a story where love doesn't just happen, it is protected, nurtured, and chosen again and again. So let's begin the review. The episode opens with two individuals at very different stages of life. One is focused on ambition, driven by goals and long term plans. The other values emotional connection and stability. At first glance, they do not seem perfectly aligned. Their first interaction is natural but slightly awkward. There is curiosity but also caution. Neither is searching for love. Life already feels complicated enough. What makes this story realistic is that love does not begin dramatically. It begins quietly through teamwork, shared responsibilities, and everyday conversations. There is no instant confession, no overwhelming spark, just a slow realization that time spent together feels lighter. As the episode progresses, we see how compatibility develops through understanding. They challenge each other's perspective, they question each other's fear, but these discussions never turn into ego battles. Instead, they create growth. One of the strongest elements of this successful love story is communication. When doubts appear, they are addressed. When an insecurity rises, they are expressed honestly. There are moments of tension, but they do not allow silence to become distance. Midway through the episode, the real test begins. An opportunity arises that could separate them physically. Career advancement in another city, a life changing decision that demands sacrifice. The emotional weight becomes heavy. This is where many relationships fail, when ambition and love stand on opposite sides. But here the story takes a mature direction. Instead of forcing one to give up everything, they sit down and discuss options realistically. There are no ultimatums, no dramatic emotional manipulation, just honesty. A powerful scene shows them admitting fear of distance, fear of change, fear of losing what they felt. Yet instead of choosing comfort or growth, they choose trust. The decision is not easy. It requires compromise, it requires effort, it requires planning, but both agree that love should not limit dreams, it should support them. The episode beautifully portrays long distance struggle, late night calls, missed schedules, occasional misunderstandings, but every time tension rises, they return to the same principle, respect and reassurance. Another remarkable aspect is independence. Both continue growing individually. Their identities remain strong. Love becomes a partnership, not dependency. As time passes, challenges only strengthen the bond. Doubts that once seemed overwhelming now feel manageable. Trust deepens because it was tested. The climax of the episode arrives when a permanent choice must be made. separately with success but distance or merge forcefully. The moment carries emotional intensity but not chaos. They reflect on their journey, the growth, the effort, the sacrifices made willingly, and then become the decision. They choose each other, not because it is easy, but because it is worth it. The final scenes are peaceful and fulfilling. No exaggerated celebration, just stability, shared plans, a quiet confidence in their future. What makes this love story successful is not perfection, it is persistence. There were obstacles, there were doubts, there were moments when things could have ended, but they constantly choose communication over pride, understanding over assumption, commitment over fear. The message of the episode is powerful. Love succeeds when both people grow, not shrink. Love survives when trust is stronger than distance, and love becomes lasting when effort is mutual. This story reminds viewers that successful love is not about dramatic romance alone. It is about reliability and emotional safety, shared vision. It shows that true love is built in everyday moments, in listening and adjusting and supporting each other's dreams without feeling threatened. By the end, we see not just a couple but a team. Two individuals who learn that love is not about finding someone perfect. It is about building something stronger together. And that is why this episode feels satisfying because it reflects a love that could exist in a real life, grounded, respectful, and enduring. So thank you for watching Jamaat Studio. If you enjoyed this successful love story review, do not forget to like, share and subscribe for more meaningful and emotional drama reviews. Stay connected with Jamaat Studio where every story celebrates growth, commitment and the true power of love. So thank you so much.